All right, so in this house, we just moved in and stuff, but like, there's this empty room. Thinking of like doing building stuff in here. I don't know, maybe like put a desk over there. There's a desk there. There's a desk here. We'll probably be building on this for now, even though there's not too much real estate. I could probably just like take this, unscrew this, have more room here. But yeah, I have no microphone. I have a phone camera. I don't know, let's just see what we can do. I have to do a case swap, a new board, and then I need to build a second computer to sell because we need to get my money up. 50 minutes later, said delivered, take 3 of grabbing the keys. Let's see what packages we got. We got 2 postal keys. Here we go. First packages in this house, we got 3. I'm gonna open them upside down though so you can't see my address. Here we go in the first box. I got this knife because the moving company left it. Let's see. There was another box inside it. Hold up, yeah. Alright, wind it up. My current subject. I wonder what this could be. Yeah, of course, sir. 650 watt power supply. It's actually in really good condition. It's still connected to the case thing. I don't know, case mount. Last box. 16 gigabytes of XLab DDR4. There, it's still sealed. Pretty good deal for what I got it for, honestly. Still sealed in the box. Used pricing, not bad. All right, so after everything, we got the XLab, the EVGA 650 watt RX 580. And then we have none other than an MSI Z590 carbon with an i5 10400. So we're gonna smack this all together, test it, make sure everything works well. Be right back. So we got everything set up, and then I just recently figured out there's no outlet over here, so I gotta go find an extension cord, unfortunately. All right, found an extension cord. We got a surge protector, but I'll plug this in and see if it works. Couldn't find a screwdriver, but I found this nose ring. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. Grab and start spinning. Let's see. Do we get a display? I think it might be a VGA issue. Alright, I'll be right back after I troubleshoot the issue. Okay, so after booting up, I don't think the VGA port is recognizing the graphics card. We got it into the BIOS. So now I'm going to put a SSD in it, put Windows 10 on it, and then come back if I can get it to recognize. All right, after creating the most atrocious setup, we got a fan right there. We got a bunch of stuff like the, now we're getting Windows ready to see if we can recognize this graphics card. Ta-da! I had to readjust the fan because it wasn't plugged into the CPU cooler thing. I don't have the cooler. The cooler's coming in the mail in like 2 days. It's so loud. I just need to see if the graphics card can recognize. I'm not trying to damage the CPU. I hope it's okay. It doesn't detect our GPU and task manager. Let's do this again. You just sent me with a message. It told me that there was something wrong with the graphics card. I put it in the bottom PCI port in hopes of getting the graphics card like verified working. Okay. So for some reason, it's just not recognizing the graphics card no matter what port I go into. It's booted off the card right now, so I'm just gonna install drivers and we'll see what happens from there again. This motherboard is full of issues. So I got the Wi-Fi antenna in, and now it's not detecting Wi-Fi, so I gotta go on this flash drive real quick and load Wi-Fi drivers, and then I'll be back again. So I'm back again. We put Intel Wi-Fi drivers on here so we can get the Wi-Fi so we can download the drivers to the graphics card to see if the graphics card works, because it boots off of the display of the graphics card, but it won't. I don't even know. And this PCI port looks slightly bent, so I think this motherboard is cooked. I'm still gonna try and fix it though. So let's try this again. Currently using a mouse on my leg. We have other devices. Network controller is not, responding, so I'm gonna update driver. I have it downloaded on the USB, so I'm just, let's see. No. should have network abilities. All right, I'll be right back after I connect to the network and download the AMD software so we can have the graphics card be detected. Guess what? Oh my goodness, wow. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm sorry. All right, I gotta restart the PC now, set up all the devices, and then we can get to working on why the graphics card won't work in the top port now that we know the graphics card works. After all the troubleshooting, I finally come to the conclusion that the top PCIe port does not work. Everything else works, but we're probably gonna have to buy a new board. So I'm gonna hop on eBay and, I don't know, just find a 10th gen Intel board, I guess. All right, they're washed, now it's time to mask them off. So we're done. I like to tape this off so it doesn't imbalance the fans, just in case some of it does rise. I taped off the name. It's just all gonna be white. It's gonna look bland. And then I tape off the, you know, what it is, so that, yeah, I don't know. I tape it off so I just know what it is. Now I'm gonna sand the metal part. I'm going to leave this part alone because it already is rough enough to be painted, in my opinion. So I'm going to spray paint that. Not spray paint it. I'm gonna sand it. It's been sanded and dried. I'm gonna take it outside now and give it its primer coat. We got a lot of boxes in the garage, so I'm definitely gonna use one of those boxes to sand this down. Not sand it down, to, like, you know what I mean. All right, I'm gonna try to apply this in thin, even layers from a distance. Oh my God, I'm already overplaying. It's okay. I'll come back after the first coat for both of these dries to sand it down and then do it again. So I sanded it and then did the second coat without doing that on camera. So here's what it is so far. All right, let me sand it and then coat it again. I gotta say, I didn't do too bad. It doesn't look the best, but like, this is probably the best spray paint job I've ever done on something. I also had a bunch of clumps and this just looks a lot cleaner. Yeah. I don't think it looks too bad. So I did let them dry overnight. I'm going to get this back together, put some new thermal paste on. Let's grab it. I still have a little bit to clean off before I put the thermal paste on, but we're about to get to it. So the thermal paste I'll be using is Arctic MX4. Put a little bit on here. Probably gonna do the same amount the Verge does, because that's always a good amount to do. I got a little bit of my thumb. I'll do like a dot. And the pressure does the rest. as I finished making the box, we have package 4 in the mail. Yeah, hold on. Package 4. That was such a bad fit. Probably have some shipping damage, watch. Oh no. Surprisingly, it has no damage whatsoever. We got ourselves a nice ID cooling SC214XT. Not that bad of a cooler. Let's see if it's like similar white. Yeah, okay, good. It comes with everything we need, cool. And this is all set up for the next video. I don't know, that's all for this video. Next video, I'm gonna be doing the actual building part because the case isn't gonna come for like another 4 days. So until then, peace.